Dun 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 dun, dun Inspector Walty. Dun 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 dun, dun. Learn it up.
Okay, today we're going to learn about subtracting across zeros, how to regroup when we have zeros in our top number. Let's start with this problem here. 700 minus 342. We have a 0 here and a 2 here. We can't take away anything from the 0, so we'll have to go next door. But if you look next door, you can't borrow from a 0. So you have to fix the 10 spot before you can fix the 1 spot. In order to do that, you're going to borrow from your 100 spot. So your 7 becomes a 6. And you put your 1 in front of your 0, which makes it a 10. But we still haven't fixed our 1 spot over here. So now we can borrow from 10. If you have 10 fingers, you can borrow 1 from it. So this becomes a 9. And now we can put a 1 in front of our 0 here. So we can do our 10 minus 2 gets us 8. And our 9 minus 4 gets us 5. And 6 minus 3 gets us 3. So 700 minus 342 is 358. Let's do it again. Once again, we have 400 minus 351. We have zeros in our tens and 1 spot here. So we look at our 1 spot. You can't take away 1 from 0, and you can't borrow from a 0, so you need to fix this one. Borrowing from our 100 spot, this becomes a 3. Our 0 becomes a 10, and now we're ready to help our 1 spot. Our 10 spot becomes a 9, and our 1 spot becomes a 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 5 is 4. And 3 minus 3 is 0, so we don't have to write that. So 400 minus 351 is 49. And let's practice just one more time. Let me show you how to do it. We have 900 minus 628. 0 minus 8 you can't do. You have to go next door, but next door can't help us quite yet. So we have to fix our 10 spot by going to our 100 spot. We borrow 1 from our hundreds, which makes this an 8, and put a 1 in front of our 0, which gives us 10. We can now help our 1s out by borrowing 1 from our 10, making this a 9, and putting our 1 in front of our 0, which now gives us 10. So now we can do it. 10 take away 8 is 2. 9 take away 2 is 7. And 8 take away 6 is 2. So 900 minus 628 is 272. So there you have it. Whenever you have your 0 here and a 0 here, you gotta go to your 100 spot to fix your 10s and then help out your 1s. That's how you subtract across zeros.